I made a mistake. So, in here, the negative terminal is with a red, and then the positive terminal has a black, which I know, I've jumped this car many times, but I was just not thinking. And I did a reverse, and it didn't even spark really. Like, I would have taken it off right away if it sparked, but it didn't even spark. So I didn't even think of it, you know? It won't start. I checked all the fuses for fuel pump. I even pulled out a couple of spark plugs and grounded them and turned it over, and they weren't sparking. So, and I checked the relays and swapped them out with the horn relay, and none of it worked. So then I took out the DME right here. I'm not too used to BMWs, but the DME is the ECU. They just call it DME. But so I keep calling it ECU, and everyone's like, no, it's a DME. I'm like, all right, I'll figure it out. I'll get used to it eventually. But anyways, took this out, and then I was curious. I was like, obviously, I mean, it has the S52 swap, so it's probably the S52 DME. But like, what does the stock one from the other E30 look like? And it's way different. It's way bigger, and obviously it's different. But I was like wondering if even the latches were similar. All of it's different. And then I looked into it more, and this is actually an M50 DME, which I guess is common for the S52 swap. And then it has a TRM, as you can see there. It's got that TRM chip. So, but when I took this out, it just smells burnt. And so I fucked up. And now my car's all the way at the bottom of the driveway, which is kind of steep. And I have no way of getting it back up. So I'm gonna go look around to see if any junkyards have one of these DMEs so I can get it today. If not, I'll have to order one and figure out how to get like 5 friends over to push this thing all the way back up. Because right now it's in the middle of the street, basically. Eventful, so eventful. But yeah, sorry I didn't film all of it, mostly because I was like in a hurry, because I really wanted to just like start filming when I get there and we start doing the power steering rack. But this ended up being a huge issue, and now I need a whole new DME. Yeah, it smells bad. I don't even know how to test this. And like nothing that I see off the bat looks burnt, but I mean, it smells burnt. All right, guys, so we are back, and I found replacement DME. It only took me like 2 hours, and I got one. I called a bunch of junkyards. No one had E36s. Shout out to Dirty Euro Customs, because I called them. I was like, hey, I'm looking for a DME for 1992 to... Before I even said 1995, you know, 325, he goes, oh, so you're looking for the Bosch 413 DME? And I'm like, a red label? And I was like, yeah, exactly. I didn't even have to finish my sentence. And he's like, yeah, I should have one of them around here. Gave it to me for only $100, which was probably pre-COVID prices, because on eBay I looked it up and I could only really find them for like 200. So, but either way, got it same day within 2 hours, drove over there, picked it up. So now getting into it, clip this off. Looks like it should slide off, but yep, got it clipped off. I'm gonna turn you around because it keeps on wanting to focus on my face. So I'm gonna turn you around, you can see me do this. Came right out, boom. The new one, gotta make sure all the pins line up. There's a lot of pins. This little guy needs to go over a little bit. Yep, looks like this little guy right here, blown. You can kind of see it's all charred. And then the new one is shiny and nice. Not blown. So we're throwing this thing back in. Yeah. 4 of these screws that hold it up. I hooked the jumper cables up the right way this time. And we're gonna see if she starts. Boom. Yeah, so it was that relay and the ECU, well, DME. I keep on saying ECU, but now my friend said it's too late to start. Well, that's how you replace your DME and install a chip. So I guess that's what we're gonna call this episode.